Lord, save a nation from the evil Britain. There will be sing and dance for the world to know you, our God. I believe, listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship as a true Kike, happy Amra. Let your kingdom come. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship as a true Kike, happy Amra. Let your kingdom come. Biafra is standing. Oh, Biafra, we reign. Biafra is the saint and the light of the earth. Biafra, we lead the whole world. Biafra is standing. Oh, Biafra, we reign. Biafra is the saint and the light of the earth. Biafra, we lead the whole world. Biafra is standing. Oh, Biafra, we reign. Biafra is the saint and the light of the earth. Biafra, we lead the whole world. Biafra is standing. Oh, Biafra, we reign. Biafra is the saint and the light of the earth. Biafra, we lead the whole world. I believe.
Afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is MAZI PETERS. We're broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station. And before we proceed, let us bow our heads and pray and ask our leader MAZI Namlikuru to lead us in prayer. Let us pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration wherever you are. I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it. Because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwukika Abiyama himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself, you decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee, we will continue to worship thee, and as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, oh Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, and you will bless me, and you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Ise, Ise, Ise.
Amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose. Hoziyana, 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 Hoziyana. Hahirwa umubuje mu izina ry'Uwiteka. Amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose. Umuzume Yesu yinjiye mu murwa Yerusalemu, mu cyubahiro cy'umwami w'abami. Abaturage b'uwo murwa bafite imyambaro yabo mu nzira hose. Yesu yagiye anyura baririmba Hoziyana. Bari bafitanye no kubakiza ingoma n'izo mu isi, kuko yahanuwe ko ari buzarengera ubwoko bw'Uwiteka. Ibyishimo bitaha mu mitima yabo, baririmba banyeganyeza amashami y'ibiti, indirimbo zikwiriye Yerusalemu. Nyamara we yazanywe no gutegura imitima y'abantu, ayigobotore mu ngoyi y'icyaha no mu rupfu rw'iteka. Umunsi umwe bazatere mu rugo iwabo, baririmba banyeganyeza imiti y'ijuru, indirimbo zikwiriye Yerusalemu. Twegereje umunsi wo kuzimurirwa iwacu, umukwe n'umugeni we bishyira mu cyubahiro. Haririmba indirimbo y'akataraboneka, izaririmbwa n'abamarayika, izaba ari indirimbo yo kwakira umukwe akiri umugeni we. Uwo munsi tuzasezera ku isi y'ibyago, icyaha n'urupfu bizaba bikuweho by'iteka. Turirimba n'ishirirenga ry'icyubahiro, dufatanye n'abamarayika, dusingiza umwami w'abami kandi nyir'ubutware bwose. Hoziyana, 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 Hoziyana. Hahirwa umubuje mu izina ry'Uwiteka. Amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose. Hoziyana, Hoziyana, Hoziyana. Hahirwa umubuje mu izina ry'Uwiteka. Amahoro n'icyubahiro biba hasumba hose.
All right, one more time I say good morning, good afternoon, depending on wherever you're calling from all over the world. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are broadcasting live from New York under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra, London. All right, this morning what I'm going to do is Abuja. You know, Abuja is all the way all there. That's where we are belonging this morning. Everything I'm going to say is going to come from there. First of all, before I proceed, I need anybody there in the premises, any of our media people, flash me in. Let me have your number. I'll call you so I can save you some data. I'll make a direct call to you, and you'll be able to speak to us. Meanwhile, I have too many clips coming in from the same source. I didn't listen to them, to be honest with you. You know, our time difference because of where we are. The zoo is way ahead of us on time. They are there before us. So we are going to be here. I'm going to sit down here and look at all the clips that have been sent to me. I will air them out because I am not there. Our people are there, and I trust the people that send the clip. I can see their names here as they send it. So I assume that it is something that I'm supposed to air. So let's go with the first clip that I received here. It's happening live at Abuja Zoo, Federal High Court. Let's take this one.
Supporters of Nnamdi Kanu. They come here to give them all their support. And also, I got to work at the woman they talk
All right, like I said before, anybody in Abuja, IPOB members who are around Abuja, if you can call me, I wouldn't have to tell me your number. When you call me, I'm going to see your number, and I'm going to make a direct call to you. So that I can broadcast on radio.
He has another girl bringing you to your home, and you do not regard your wife anymore. If the wife decided to leave with his keys to his house, I don't think it's a crime. So now, Nnamdi Kanu has let us to know and let people to know that the maltreating that they are giving to us is enough. And we needed what? The freedom. I don't see the reason why. They say we should not go or say he will not go. It's not a crime for him to stand. Many has gone for this, and he will never go for this. He will stand and witness what others have started. And the way he has been declaring no movement in first in history in Imo State, and everybody obey him. The whole of Biafra, what has Abuja has never done? Towards COVID-19, I said no movement. People have utilized everywhere. But Nnamdi Kanu declare for us no movement for peace, and we obey him. The whole federation. Who are they for us not to go? We needed freedom, and here we are. What we need. Freedom. My name is
the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu did this. They come Federal High Court, Abuja. Plenty groups they will come give them their support. But now this one they see now at the moment, because for this place if you carry camera anyhow, your camera will see anyhow. So where can they see this one where they bring on us? So
all right, like I said, I'm still waiting for call. Anybody that calls me and I see your number, what I will do is call you, make a direct call to you. I don't want you to spend your data calling Radio Biafra. When you drop, make sure you are in Abuja. I don't want to talk to anybody outside Abuja. Abuja court premises, not even Abuja itself. In the court premises, anywhere near the court, you are able to tell us what is going on there.
sorry. If I'm one who will get grandma and we can get Maka Nnamdi Kanu. So I was there. Now, poor boy. When the police does say, I have can I buy your position? So now I got no set up.
Now I can see a policeman trying to drive them away. They're not blocking traffic, nothing. They're staying there in solidarity. the way they walk is that they want to intimidate you. They want to put you out. Yeah, they're removing them from the premises. They're standing. They are not blocking traffic in any shape or form. They're standing in the bush around the corner so that traffic can go through. So why is he pursuing them? Because they don't want us to know what is going on. They always do everything in secret. It's a country that is dead. Somebody wrote something this morning that Nigeria is sick. I said, no, Nigeria is not sick. Nigeria is dead already. When you say sick, when you say somebody is sick, it means there's a hope for the person to get up. But when somebody is dead, it's kaput, it's the last straw. It's going to be buried. Nigeria is dead and dead and dead and gone. There's no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt. So I'm still here waiting. Anybody who is in the court premises, please don't call me if you are not in the court premises. There's no point, because whatever you're going to tell us is exactly what people told you. So if you are there in the premises and you're able to talk to us, we are watching here, give you what is going on there. The police is trying to drive them away. They are not blocking traffic. Why is he asking them to leave? The policeman is on the run. He has run away. He's running for his dear life. How can you go and disturb them? They are not blocking traffic. They are right in the bush, the premises, making sure that they don't block traffic. So why are you pursuing them?
I respect you. No comment to any problem.
We are on trial in Abuja, so that's what's going to take over the car program today. If you want to call me, don't call me right now unless you are in Abuja, unless you are in the court premises, not just in Abuja. When you say Abuja, you're far away from the court. If you are amongst these people that are being harassed, please call. I will call you back directly from here.
It's our right to come and see what is happening in the Federal High Court. If they don't want us to be here, let them ask us to leave. And the reason that they come with us, we are going with him. We are not taking up our leader. You want my father and he's asking us to leave. We are not fighting Nigeria. Come and arrest us and persecute all of us. We are here for the Kano, and we must stay here until everything is over. We are not going anywhere.
As long as they are not blocking traffic, they are not disturbing anybody, they are packed themselves diligently, they respect themselves, so you should respect them also. I have no reason, there's no crime in support of someone coming to court when your family is in court. Yeah, they are calm. They have been calm. It's them that are creating
policeman where they pursue them don't go. And they see the number of journalists right there outside. The matter here, get us be. They can see Amba herself.
Thank you, my sister, reporting from there. That's very good work.
As I tell her before, this is the Federal High Court.
Yes.
For Abuja. Where then they hear Nnamdi Kanu case today for Court 5. Justice Binta, now they hear the case. So supporters of Nnamdi Kanu come give them all their support for court. As then they hear, they sing, 9-1 policeman, come they pursue them. So the people, as then talk to BBC Pidgin, say then they vex, make police no pursue them. If police won't pursue them, may they release their leader. And I hear, as they talk them, now outside the court, now we still there. All these people were there, now journalists, when no see chance, enter inside the court. If you just join us, this is na BBC Pidgin. If you just join us, one of the IPOP supporters where they here see the talk.
All right, let's see another one. There are many of them that's coming around. So still airing this, and if you have any
people, agree on this morning. This na
please give us a call.
BBC Pidgin.
Call me here at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984,
of
plus 199406995.
all of us
I'm
know
willing to call you back. Just call me and I'll take your number. Don't announce your number on air, please. Just send me a number, text, and I'll call you back.
Then they still struggle to
give
enter
us a report
because
of what is happening in
for the
Abuja
list where they release now only 10 media houses.
You have to introduce yourself.
And imagine this kind of big case, only 10 media houses will go cover them. Make an take an ICM as journalists, and they struggle with security personnel. So the kind of information where we go get from this place now from only 10 media houses where be the source. So katakata they here at the moment because journalists then see they try to enter. We see there for High Court, make a carry on now go the other side. Security here they tight well. Journalists see they try to enter. Some of them they for road as now they see. They don't let them enter with their camera bag and everything. Then they for road. If I cross now, you go see these people will stand for here plenty. Now journalists, even with their identity card, they know they let them enter. They say their name, no day for the list. So journalists are way there, they para. Sake of say they don't allow them to go cover the hearing. As I talk to you now, I see as the motor take pass, they don't carry the canoe, enter inside court. Some members of the legal team don't enter court. I've been there when they come. But because of the security way there, they don't let us take picture. So country people, now for outside of Federal High Court, now we there so, carry your eye, see the journalists them. Everybody they try to see say they get something. But the security way there, we over tight well. But any that's around 9 on the dot. 9 on the dot, 9 the hearing will start.
All right, based on the time she's talking about 9 on the dot, that's Nigerian time. That's Biafra land time is 9 o'clock in the morning. So we are around 12 after 12 right now, 12 noon or 12:20 on the exact. Based on my own time here, I'm broadcasting from New York City. Our time difference stays. It's not going to change because that's why I'm asking anybody, because I know the case must have gone to as much as it can go. So let us know, those of us in New York who are still sleeping at the time that you guys went to court. We need to know what is going on out there. Just call in if you have any information. If you are in Abuja premises, or if the court has collapsed, if everybody have left, let us know, because that's the only way out. We are not previewed to have the information that you have, because you are in the premises, you are watching the event. Meanwhile, as said it before, the line is open. It's 646-920-4541. 845-344-7984. I can make a direct call. That's for today. I don't do that normally. Make a direct call to you wherever you are in the world. No, not in the world. Number will show up here, and I will take it from there. All right, that's the only way out, because we are in a preview. We want to know, those of us in the United States of America, we actually want to know. I know that many of us kept awake and following the court premises, what is happening in court. But for the interest of the broadcast, you have to really call us so that we can know that we are listening to somebody directly from there. Another thing I read this morning is that Showore was arrested in the premises at the trial premises. I don't know much about that too. Like I said, everything I see here is something that I find on Facebook. I've not been able to verify any of this information. That is why I need anybody who is there outside the court premises in Abuja to please call me. Or if you were there when this event happened and maybe the court has dispersed, I don't expect you to sleep there and wait. But if they are still there and the trial is still going on, please call 845-283-9665. Call 646-920-4541. 845, another number, 845-344-7984. You can call +1 929-406-9953. Show already said arrested. He was arrested in the premises. That's all I can tell you. The Punch newspaper wrote something about it this morning, and Unfortunately, I can't even open it up. It's all refused to open. I don't know what is wrong with the phone this morning. It's not really behaving itself. However, we are still here. I'm still hoping that you will call me, and let us know what is happening. We are IPOB, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop what we are doing. Our leader is on trial, and all of us are on trial. I get reports that we shut down also on Ichai. Paula, good morning. Are you in Abuja?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, MAZI PETERS. I'm not in Abuja anyway.
I don't want to take any. No, I can't take any calls unless you're from Abuja. So not now. When we are ready, you can call. Thank you. I want calls from Abuja. Nobody calls me until I'm ready. The line is open for now. The line is exclusively for those. If whoever is in Abuja that can call me, do so, please. Thank you very much.
No chance, no chance. There is no vacancy, oh. Don't call again, no. There is no vacancy, oh. Don't call again, no.
Yeah, caller, good morning. Are you from Abuja? Are you calling from Abuja?
Morning, my dear.
Are you in Abuja?
No, I'm not in Abuja.
I'm not going to take your call. I want people from Abuja to call me until when I open up the line, I'll take the calls. All right, I'm only taking calls from anybody. All right, let me read a report here by this, what they call them, Punch newspaper. They reported something here. It said, Nnamdi Kanu, police arrest IPOB members in Abuja. This, I'll have to read this. As operatives of the Nigerian police force have arrested members of the indigenous people of Biafra who had gathered close to the premises of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Monday. As today, the IPOB members had tried to gain access into the premises of the court where their leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is facing charges bordering on treasonable felony. After failed attempts to enter the court premises, the IPOB members converged by the side of the road, chanting solidarity songs and addressing journalists. They were not violent. Because like even the video that I saw, they were not blocking the road. They stepped out of the road on the side of the bush and they are talking to journalists. That is keeping them uncomfortable. Do you know what? They went there to arrest them. A video from the scene on the social media shows a police officer asking them to leave the side of the road where they had converged. Side of the road. They were not blocking traffic. When they proved adamant, the police tried to arrest one of them as he brought out his gun and threatened to shoot while chasing him. This is a very good report. Another video from the scene showed some arrested IPOB members inside police vans beside the court, which was heavily guarded by security operatives. Kanu's IPOB is seeking the restoration of the defunct Republic of Biafra and went to war with Nigeria in July 6, 1967 to January 15, 1970. My point is this, why I'm reading this news is that it is properly reported exactly the way it is. They were standing on the side of the road. They tried to get into the court premises. They won't let them. They went to the side of the road. They are chanting solidarity songs. There is nothing wrong with that. But Nigeria is feeling very uncomfortable. It's a terrorist government they are running in that country. I don't know why the world is keeping quiet. What other way would they show you? Extraordinary rendition. They are kidnapping, even within the city itself. They are kidnapping people. They are killing people. People are dying every day. It's not only in Biafra land. It's happening all over the place. Believe me, yesterday I watched a video of, I don't know where the man is from, but obviously he's not a Biafran. He was reporting about what happened in his home. How he was sitting down watching people, the hoodlums. He narrowly escaped. Let me play this video because it's very something.
Defend themselves. I think the time is now. It's ripe enough. For me, that I've undergone that ordeal, my house was attacked. More than 14 hoodlums. They came around 5:38 a.m. I narrowly escaped.
Yes.
Looking at these people, had it been that opportunity is given to me to own a gun, I think all those people that I've seen through my window, I could have gunned them down. But the story is different now. I was lucky to have escaped, but there are many people that are not lucky to escape. And these hoodlums are very small miscreants that are only threatening people with just because they're holding guns. Left to me, even without guns, if had it been they don't even have a gun, I think I can confront them because I'm huge and big enough to at least swallow my pride and face them. Because whoever comes into your home, comfort zone, with your family, trying to at least attack you, at least you have nothing to do more than to ensure that you protect your family. But it's very sad and unfortunate.
I will stop it there because I don't want to talk about this. What I really wanted to show is it's affecting everybody. Even this is nothing. This man is not a Biafran. Then he's saying something that is very funny. You should give out permission to own a gun. Why do you need permission? The man that is coming to kill you does not have permission to hold those guns. That is exactly what the country has taught everybody. They want you to obey the law when they themselves are not obeying the law. You need permission from who? From the bandits to own a gun? Your government is bandits. Your government is a terrorist government. You need guns from them to do what? To face criminals? You're living in the world of cuckoo. Your brain there's nothing wrong with you. You can have a submachine gun inside your house and they start killing them. Don't wait for the government to give you permission to, because the people coming to kill you don't have, none of them carrying those guns have permission to carry those guns. So what are you waiting for? Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. You have a terrorist government that does not give a shit about you. A government that does not care about you. They are taking part in the kidnapping. You know, when it happens to somebody and nobody says this is wrong, it will eventually affect everybody. The way this man is sitting and brewing, that's exactly the same way the governors, the so-called leaders of the Biafra land, that's the thing you'll go through. There will come a time, watch it. It's coming. Don't do anything today. Just keep quiet. Taking Nnamdi Kanu today. You think you're going to survive it? You are going to be next. Because you know something happens to our leader. You are going to see that our leader is the leader. But the leader, you know, when you're a bird flying, you need your wings to fly. A bird cannot just fly without the wings. No. So Nnamdi Kanu is an institution. He is not just one person. He's an institution, and around that institution, there are other pesticides, there are other viruses, there are other more dangerous, because the situation now is because of him. People are getting angry. A lot of people, young people are just shouting, what kind of thing is this? Let allow us to go and die and finish up this thing. But our leader has a way of doing it. Yusuf Mohammed was killed. That's when Boko Haram went crazy. I hope people don't forget that. Allow history to repeat itself. It will always repeat. It will never stop. Nelson Mandela was in jail for 27 years. Did he stop the movement? No. What difference does it make? You kill those that you killed, you put them in jail. Did he stop? No. Somebody asked a very pertinent question. Somebody they were interviewing on channel. He said, you are charging Nnamdi Kanu for treason. He has a radio station. That the man said, but the radio station he said, now that you're holding him there, has the radio station stopped? That's just the preamble. He's just telling you that holding him there is not going to solve anything. It is definitely not going to solve nothing. So what we are saying is that I'm still waiting. Anybody in Abuja that has a call that want to, inform me on what is going on there, because like I said, everything I'm picking up are things that I'm seeing on Facebook. That is why I'm very picky on what I read on Facebook, because I don't want to read. This is Punch newspaper. The one I just read was posted by Punch about 20 minutes ago. So I just read it out for you. I'm going through Facebook to see if there are. This is a BBC Igbo is reporting in Igbo language, and I can't read the Igbo language very well, so I wouldn't want to bother with it. He's talking about Showore. Showore had been arrested. He was arrested in the premises where he went there because, they see him as a threat, though. I know he couldn't have done anything for them to pick him up. But for them, seeing him there is like, we don't want this man here, because he has some people following him also. And if all of them gather, will not be able to control him. But there is nothing anybody can do to stop what we are doing. You're just delaying the hands of time. Can't delay in the hands of time, because there is no way you can stop us. Have a report here by a Punch. We want to see Nnamdi Kanu. Kinsmen tell DSS. Of course, they want to see him. That's what we want to see. I have not. These people that job block everywhere. Carter Jones, Nnamdi Kanu's trial, as DSS failed to produce him in court. So he wasn't in court then. I'm seeing this one for the first time. That's why I want people to call me directly. Anyway, let me read this, because this is, I can rely on this. This is 9 minutes ago that I published it. He said, Justice Peter Yako of the Federal High Court has adjourned the trial of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Nnamdi Kanu, to October 21 due to failure of Nigerian government to produce him in court on Monday. When the matter was called up, the prosecution counsel, Mr. M.B. Abubakar, informed the court that the matter was slated for hearing and that they were ready to continue. Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, then informed the court that there was a pending application before the court to transfer Kanu from the custody of the Department of Justice, DSS, to Correctional Center. Justice Bintan Yako stated that the trial cannot continue in the absence of the IPOB leader, since he was not available to stand his trial. The court adjourned to October 21st, 2021 for continuing of hearing. The Ejiofor, leading counsel for Nnamdi Kanu, had told the court that the Department of State Service, DSS, had denied him and relatives of Kanu the opportunity to see him. He said, I was informed authoritatively, I am speaking from the bar, that Nnamdi Kanu has been taken out of jurisdiction of this court. We have been denied access to Kanu in the last 10 days. We are worried about his safety and don't know why the federal government refused to bring him in court. Sahara reporters are saying that. In other words, nobody right now knows where our leader is. He's been taken out of, when they say he's taken out of the jurisdiction of the court, it means that he's no more in Abuja, possibly. That's exactly what this report is saying. And it's reported by Sahara reporters. And let me not go too much into that, because that is why I need people. I need to talk to a live person, whoever can call me from the court premises in Abuja. That will give me a better stand, because there's always, stories coming in that might end up not being the true story. So we are very careful, because the bad news, if you are able to distribute false information, then you are part of the problem. You have to be very sure of what you're saying, verify what you're saying. That's what Radio Biafra is all about. We don't just read news, but we say what we hear and that we think we can verify. This person is quoting Sahara reporters. According to Sahara reporters, that's the way to put it. It's not according to Radio Biafra, no. Court adjourns Nnamdi. It's the second time they're reporting the same thing. Justice Peter Yako adjourned the case. That's the way it looks right now. So if you think you know better than this, please call me and let me know. The lines are open for you. You can make your calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, +1 929-406-9953. We are still here waiting, and we know that they can do anything they like. They can try anything they like. They can do all the things they can do. But in the end, Biafra will come. Let them keep delaying the hands of time. They're delaying it because they think that there's anything that's going to happen to our leader. No, nothing will happen to him. He will be fine. They can take him away. They can do whatever they want to do with him, but they have to realize that the man they are holding is the man that is holding 70 million people from reaction. Whatever you see, you take. You don't have to learn anything. You cannot do anything to that man. He is under the divine guidance, and only the man that sent him, only the spirit that sent him to work is the only thing that can stop him from what he's doing. No particular human being can do that. This is Radio Biafra. So let us take some calls and stay tuned. This is Radio Biafra. We're still calling you from, still broadcasting live from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. He is incarcerated with the police right now. We don't know where he is because according to Sahara reporters, he has been removed from the jurisdiction of the court. So we need the lawyers to talk to us, if it's possible, to call the radio and say what they have to say so that we can know. Because even though they make videos and everything, but all the platforms in Radio Biafra are very, very open and accessible to them. They have to call us and talk to the people, the followers of Nnamdi Kanu, the Biafran people. I know that they go to BBC and places like that and make your broadcast, but that's okay too. There's nothing wrong with that. But the truth is, it does not cost them anything to call Radio Biafra and say the same thing in any of the platforms. It doesn't have to be here. It doesn't have to be any other place. We have too many platforms. Radio Biafra is on 247. They can always call and give out information, which is very, very important. This is Radio Biafra. Let's take calls.
The supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra is Amadike MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. One cannot be two.
All right, I just got information that's just coming now that Sowore has been released. I see him going home. BBC reporting.
The evidence you can register as a witness to the federal government. This one is a platform, BBC.
All right, you see that they're reporting, that's BBC. See, I don't like to report from BBC because if they want to speak English so that the whole world will hear, if they're particularly speaking the Igbo language, then it doesn't serve our purpose. We want the world to know what is going on. Nnamdi Kanu right now, so far the report I have read is that he's outside the jurisdiction of that court. That means he is not. I have never seen this kind of thing and the world is keeping quiet. Our leader is not being seen by his family. He's not being seen by his lawyer. That will tell you that Nigeria is the only terrorist state in this world that the world is watching them break the law left, right, and center, and nobody is saying anything. The British government, I'm beginning to believe, I didn't want to believe it before, that you are part of this system. You are part of what is going on. You know what is going on. We want to be very sure of something before we point accusing fingers, honestly. Because you cannot, I cannot imagine an American citizen being taken out like that. That would be a joke. But these people, they are part of this system. Omar Diko was trying to be kidnapped in your country. He had a lot of money stacked in your country that he stole. So that's why you struggle to make sure that he's not deported, it's not taken away. As soon as you found out, a lot of people went to jail for that, didn't they? What is the difference between what Nigeria has done now to another citizen? Probably doesn't have money that he has stolen from anybody, stacked off in your country. So you are taking it easy. Now everybody, the whole world has gone to court. They didn't bring him in court. They have the power to do whatever they want to do to anybody. You will all pay. When this blood will start flowing, you are calling for war, and you are calling for it real fast. You are calling for war for something that you cannot withhold when it starts. We are here, we are watching. We are watching closely and want to see how this whole thing plays out. This is Radio Biafra. Give us a call at 646-920-4541. If you have any further information, please call me here. We're still here waiting to take your calls.
Satellite production. Show face on the microphone. Shalom Israel. Shalom Muchineke. We are getting there. It's a matter of time. Shalom. Bosom. You know me say I go say my right for you, Nigeria. Bosom. You know me say I don't know myself again. Yeah. The love I have for Biafra has taken over my heart. It's burning like fire. Biafra is my heart desire. I want her like Messiah. Nnamdi Kanu is Messiah. My love, oh. I'm ready to do anything for you, my love. I'm ready to do everything for you, my love. I will make you my grandson. I will make you my cashier. Just be patient, my love. Oh. Be patient, my love. Be patient, my dear. Never relent.
All right, I have another one here. Let's see this one. The lawyers are talking outside the court premises. Let's see what they're saying. You can see a Jofo here. Save Nigerian Kanu's trial. Lawyers denied access to court in Abuja. The court, lawyers are staying outside the court. They can allow them into the court. The lawyers, somebody going to his office and is not allowed into the office. Nigeria. Never seen a zoo. Honestly. All right, this is the situation. This is being reported by the Punch newspaper. The truth is that, let me be honest and factual and straightforward in this thing. My opinion, my personal opinion, is that they are testing the waters. They want to see the reaction of the Biafran people. That is exactly what they are doing. The dragon flag has been raised. You don't wait for anybody to give you any order. Armed robbers don't wait for people to give them order to go and shoot or to go and kill anyone. The dragon has been laid, flag has been raised. What you have to do is what they are doing now. They are testing to see what you're going to do. I cannot believe that these people don't take our leader and keep him there until October, whatever time that he said in October. I don't want to believe that story because that's why I want to tread with caution. I don't want to talk about it because I am not verified it exclusively. But if that is what they are doing, they are just trying to test to see your reaction. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Odrechuku calling you from Biafra.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Not a very good day for any one of us, but
yes,
I just have to pass this message across to our people all over the world, especially those of us on the ground. I think we have had enough. It is quite obvious. Even a madman understands that you can never ever get justice from Nigeria, and we must also know from this moment going forward, anybody listening to me, that they're not going to release our leader. They will never try it unless we take him by force. It's that I think the era of diplomacy should have come to an end after today. Diplomacy should be over. I said this the last time I posted this several times. Britain is the chief conspirator of this very conspiracy, but most people do not want to believe. Britain is they want to do what they did. The same Britain that pretended they were warning Nigeria against Sarawiwa. We shouldn't forget this in a hurry. Sarawiwa was also a British citizen. They killed him and the heaven did not fall. Britain is repeating the game again. And I believe we have men in the UK. You know the schools of English kids. You know the school, you know their stadiums. And you know what to do. What the Taliban are doing is what Britain wants us to do. That is what it has to start right in the UK there. So that what they need, they get. Because they are afraid of this Muslim, because they know that these people are mad. They can go the extra length to do whatever and get whatever they want. The US not get tired in Afghanistan. Did they not leave? Did they stop anything? So why are we being diplomatic? That is why they are taking us for granted up to now. And I believe from this minute going forward, our people must have understood exactly what is going on. And they know they should begin to think of what to do now. Because diplomacy will not work. These are animals. These are wild animals. And you don't approach any wild animal empty-handed. Enough of this. We will be diplomatic and we keep losing youth here. Gradually, we are losing them, and it will seem like nothing is good. But we are losing them. Gradually, we are every minute we are losing them. Is it when we lose everybody? Is it the elders that will do it? Please, I want to beg on our leadership. We need to explore other means. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. 646-920-4541. Yes, like I said before, like my brother just said, I said I did not want to believe that the British government is privy to this. But that's the way it's looking right now. That is the way it is going. Believe me, that's the way it is going. Nigeria is, even before they did what they did, probably Britain told them, go ahead and do it. We're not going to do anything. We're just going to talk and let it end there. When we talk about Donald Trump, some people open their mouth and say something. I keep saying it. There are friends that I'm waiting because I told them I saw this coming. That we need a crazy person to, because Democrats, I am a Democrat. I said it before. Democratic Party was created when the world was not crazy. when there were nice people in the world. Today, the world is crazy. We need a crazy president in the United States. That's the only thing that will save this country, will save the world. Not a Democrat, because they sit on the round table and talk. A Republican crazy president like Trump will just go ahead and do what he has to do, and then you hear it after he has done it. He doesn't have time for conference. That's what we keep saying. And we're saying that over and over and over. Look at them going to another country, an independent country, to kidnap somebody and take him away. And now he is supposed to be in court. Now they didn't bring him to court. Not because they themselves did not come to court. They are not prepared for their case. Now they said October. He will not see his parents. He will not see his family. He will not see his lawyer. Lawyers are refused to get into court. And the world is watching. The United Nations is there watching. Like my brother just said, the time to pay is now. Whatever way you think. They called us terrorists. We are not terrorists. We're independent, fighting for independence, fighting to be free. And if they want us to behave like one, we will. So that you will answer the name that you call him. I don't know what pretend. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. I'm online. Go ahead. Just tell us your story. Make it very brief. We don't have enough time this morning. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, sir. MAZI PETERS to Shika. I am not going to hear Biafra all over the world. Take your big and write down this message. May we father, may we bishop, may we couple sitting a lot Biafra. On the kitchen is there. When I look at on your line about Canada, joking. You people are hearing it now. That we are about to be exterminated. That is why our leader is in court. And then it's Fulani, MAZI PETERS. Let this message be a direct one in the United Nations. Biafra all over the world. It is not a threat, it is a promise. Rather this message and carry it on immediately. Positive can remain formidable. The world is about to see what I have not seen before. If they try to produce our leader today in court, today, Fulani, we will make sure that we start that war in Abuja. Let all your army, let all your men come out. We will prove to Fulani that they are nobody. Definitely a bastard. Esther chapter 9. Go and study it very, very well. So that we know that if you are a bishop as a Biafra, thinking that because of your bishop or whatever, that we will make our leader not to save us, you are God, because our life is at stake.
Thank you, sir.
Take it out.
There we go.
15, from verse 1 to end, what our second address. Let this message be a direct. Let me not just put it as a word. Colonial Biden, the president of America, number one.
Thank
Let
you,
me
sir.
make sure that this message is to him.
There we go.
If I try to bring our leader in court, we will say we are in America. Anywhere we will start up, we will facilitate in America. We will facilitate in Japan.
All right. Thank you very much. There we go. All right. This is Radio Biafra.
Yeah, good afternoon, MAZI.
Welcome to the program.
Elohim bless you.
Bless you, sir.
Yeah, I am MAZI Chinemere from Abadianwangele local government. Now, therefore, all over the world, you people have seen that Nigeria has declared the war. The war has started. This is the war. The war has started. Everybody, whether in Anambra, in Onitsha, in Iguata, in Enugu, in Calabar, in anywhere, be ready. The war has started. Nigeria has declared the war. This is war. Right now, this is war. War. And they are going to see very soon, MAZI, Akwadoro Wanyoko. Everybody, get ready to dump your vehicle, to dump your car, to dump your children and your wife, that's your beautiful wife, and run away anywhere. It's going to escalate very, very soon. We are not giving order. We are not saying. Now, when we say it, some people, they say in the radio. Now you can see what we are saying. Sometimes big grammar, now these people now bobo grammar now, they have seen it. Not everything you will speak in grammar. And we have to be safe on the word is which word is listening? Which word? Are they not protesting all over the world? The way they are drawn Well, if the care need deny that's the see, because there is a conspiracy even among us. Unless this war started, everywhere about here. Let the blood flow. Let this blood flow. God bless you.
God bless you, sir. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, +19294069953. We're still taking calls, and the reports that I'm getting, it's not very encouraging. It's very annoying, very angry. I'm very, very upset. To be honest with you, deep down in me, I'm quite very upset, and I think any right-thinking person should be upset also. We are not, like I say, most of the information are things I cannot verify, but I wish I can. But I'm still reading it out of Facebook. I was assuming that our leader is nowhere near, according to Sahara reporters, is not within the jurisdiction of the court, which means he's not in Abuja. That's what it means. Caller, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Straight line, caller.
Good morning, Adita.
Welcome to the program.
Rasta man.
Oh, Rasta, how are you?
Yeah, no problem. I my brother Adita, I'm a Sibo. My brother, people not of issue because we hang in the our lawyer, our IPOB lawyer, who could behind your mind. Anything our lawyer say behind your mind, I might him at a bar. Over every time I just swap properly, but not so not I can our leader. Oh, Madam Moroya, the Moroya, and Amoroya, and Utaham the Calvin Camorai, or really, or gonna live on Nobla, Naikura, here you and you, Nandikalo, or no property of him. All the IPOD, all the Biafra, for that, my brother, Ipita, or not to come and call one. Now, I'm a little because when you're never over, oh, Madam Roya, right on come for for that. Oh, your plan is always good here for the Biafra, oh, they are the wrong my brother Ipita. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. All right. I am seeing something here. Looks like Shore has been released, so I see him talking in front of the court. And this information, things that that's why I insisted on somebody calling me from there, from Abuja, to be able to hear directly from people. There's so controversial informations coming out of Facebook, and I don't want to dwell into that until I hear from, like I said before, somebody calling me here, it says restricted. I don't know why his line is restricted. I don't take such calls, but let me try this one. Caller, good morning. Your line says restricted. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Is it only the people from Abuja you want to speak to? Because I'm not in Abuja, but I want to contribute something.
Go ahead.
Okay, my brother. What I see from this is that our people say that 1 million of people, and they say that now 1 year
yeah, tell us your name. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself first. Sir.
Okay, my name is Nandi, calling from Biafra land.
Welcome to the program. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. So what I'm really saying is that a child that the father sent to steal, he is as bold as a lion. He uses the leg and break the door. That is the reality. So the Western, not only British, because this thing can never happen where they didn't have interest. And Nigeria is their business center. Now, not only the British, this is networking. British give other Western world gap. They shared our country. settle our elites here, networking from governor to Igwe to PG to all of them. We are settled. Then the common millions will go and die. If I begin to study what is happening in this zoo called Nigeria, then it gets into my head. So what I'm really saying is that these people have vowed to useless all of us in Biafra land. Even the Yorubas. I don't know if there's any, I don't know how to call it, the talisman that, these Fulanis used to hold us. Because not for Western world alone. When Yoruba is up and everything is coming down, everything is coming down. And Igbo and the Buddha, all the ethnic group in Biafra land, all the indigenous people, left only Fulani, which is not up to 10 million. Don't you think this thing will come to an end? But these people just hold us that. In fact, they have told us that we have nothing to do. If at the end of the day, and the Kbaud, our leader, was not seen in court today, oh, good God in heaven, I feel like burning myself to ashes because I don't understand what is happening. But then let's watch and see until the end of the day. For Ejiofor and his school to enter the court is a problem. For people that come to stand within Nankal, it's a problem. Let's watch them until the end of the day. We now find out they again. Maybe Nankal is not in Abuja at all.
Yes.
And the Western world are there telling us that they are trying to help us. They use two hands and the milk us that make sure that we are useless. They use one hand and give us peanut. Say you're a black monkey helping you. What sort of injustice is this? And all this our pastor, GOs will be there. All our past president, governor, all of them, House of Rep, they just to share this country. And me and my children will die in hunger. Oh, my brother, my heart is bleeding. I don't know if people study this country. In fact, it gets into my head that if I am to do something on my own and die and things will be okay, I will die for my people. Let me why I'm here. And they carry Bible, they give to us. All these pastors carry big Bible, making us again. Telling us about plight and suffering, and we will say evil, we will never call evil by the name. My brother, I am not happy. But God will help us. Let's watch and see what is going to happen. Thank you, sir. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much for your call. This is Radio Biafra. We are not, like I said before, that's why I don't want to take calls about preview of what is going on. But reporters, Sahara reporters, what I just read about them, it gave us the impression that our leader is not in Abuja. That's the point. That's the impression that I got from their report, that he's not within the jurisdiction of that court, of Binta Yako's court. That means if he's not within that jurisdiction, it means he is not there. But like I said before, all they do is they test the water to see what our reaction is going to be before they can jump into that water. That is their normal modus. That's where they operate. I have a call. Good morning. Caller on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hi, Peters. Good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Abbas Ejike Gebra. I come from my location. As Peters, I greet you.
Yeah.
Every Biafra now is not happy about what we are hearing. I am reading where I am. See, there is something we normally say. Is anytime I remember this thing, my mind is fried. Because why those people is always get us is this. We normally say that the order has given. Let you start this thing. That's why they are getting. If we wanted to destroy the way we wanted it to be, throughout the whole state, we start it once and for all. That's why those people are getting us. Look at where I am now. Many people have been in police custody for 4 months now. The members who are in this one, why I am where I am now, because I fall into the pity with a policeman and something happening there. The following morning, people come and take me out of there. But I don't want to go to this. Please, let us not say start from there. If you start out from where you are, and they are all of them will just flow to Ebonyi State, all of them, and they will just destroy everybody in Abakaliki once. Please, what I'm saying now is this.
I am very pained when we started saying all those things. I like what is going on throughout the whole world. That is why the way we're supposed to start it once and for all and take this thing once and for all. Remember what our leader said. We are for peace ourselves. We must be ourselves and defend ourselves without fear before our enemies. We have swear an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in process. This is the word of our leader. DOS, I will know we are following the order, but let this thing be in a way that we can do this thing once and for all. How can I hold our leader this kind of thing, telling us stories, and we keep quiet? Whatever we plan to do, let us do it once. Everybody, if we want to die, let us die once and for all. We are Biafran. We can never go back to Nigeria anymore. We have stand up to defend our land and nothing more. Now they are holding our leader. Think that if they are holding our leader, we keep quiet. And if that day they are holding our leader, we are following them more, showing that we are peaceful people. Now they have changed the narrative, telling us that our Ballista come out and tell us that 10 days nobody sees our leader. In this context, and all of us keep quiet, telling all those things. With all every prayer we pray, God will send us to this battle and we must destroy those people once and for all. Who is the plan? Everybody will be running about. Peter, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I just, where I am, I am dying alone. But what we say, I always said it my own. If that general they are getting it, I must get my own in front of war. I can't get, I must, and we must fight this war and show these people who we are. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Like I said before, I don't have a preview of what's going on. Anything I'm going to tell you is basically what I read on Facebook, and this is exactly what you guys have read also. So I wouldn't say that I have a first-class information. That's why when I started this program, I needed calls from Abuja directly. But apparently nobody has called from there, and means that they are not in the premises. Either they are not there or they're not listening to Radio Biafra to get the information that I really need somebody here to connect to us so that we'll be able to know what is going on. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp. Let me see this one. Take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, MAZI people.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Okay. My name is Chidebe. MAZI, there is something I want to say. Quite a long time, very long time I called you because I have engagement. MAZI, if you see what is happening, you see, even you but yourself, I know that with the experience you have in the Biafra war and the rest of them as a comrade, your mind will tell you that these people are playing mind game, because I know very well that they will postpone this thing today.
Yes.
I know very well that they will do. That is, you know what they are just doing? You see, sometimes that is what our people fail to understand. Sometimes they are using BBC Igbo as a winning tool. Sometimes, or BBC Pidgin, they will go and meet some people. They will just allow them to go and interview some people. After behind the scene, after much meeting, they will go and ask the person, "What are you saying about this Biafra, about agitation, about this?" And the person will say, "Oh, no. Niger Delta is not Biafra. This, after all, the elite did not support MAZI." All these things are mind game. But what I'm trying to I say now, MAZI, please, I know it's not in your power, but if there is any way you can, let there be just a kind of a message passed to DOS. You know why? Our leader was abducted in Kenya, kidnapped in Kenya, brought back to Nigeria. Do you know what that man was going through after 1 month? Because that happened last month. After a month, which they have rescheduled this, he put his trial. Before this day, they said that they are going on vacation. And because they saw that the heat was much, I know very well that today they will just play this mind game. If he did not come to Abuja, because what I was listening BBC talking and the Sahara and the rest of them, that the DOS did not bring him to Abuja for what? And today is the court day. They did not bring him to Abuja. I don't even know if our leader is in Abuja territory as a whole. I don't just know. But you know what? And now they are saying October 21st. First, he has been in DSS custody for 1 month, and this is July. Then after July, August, September, October, extra 3 months. These people are playing with us. You see, all these things we cannot keep quiet. Let us forget about what the international community will say and this and that. It is our time we just come to a round table and know what to do. Because we cannot allow him to be there for a very long time. You know, because they told us before, okay, calm down, let us see what will happen. Okay, look at today being the day of the court, they have to respond it again. I don't just understand. Does it mean that the DSS cannot bring him to the court? Or that I don't just understand. Because if we still keep quiet and said, okay, let us wait till that October, my brother, if he gets to that October, they will still get, because now they are just running helter-skelter. They know that if they bring him today, everything will scatter. You know, because they are not prepared. They are just running up and down, looking for excuses, looking for something to. It is hard time we follow them bomber to bomber. Agitation alone cannot. We've seen how people are agitating all over the world, and people at home don't agitate. Please, sir, what I'm asking you is this: if there is any way, you know, you meet other comrades and meet DOS, let us know what to do, because they cannot afford to leave him from that in that dungeon extra 3 months. It's not possible. Not possible, sir. This is what I'm begging. Please.
All right,
if there is any way we can even, our legal team can even drag them to, international court. Let them give us tell us the reason why this court failed to see today, and where is our leader. DSS should ask a question. They should never hold account for not bringing him to the court, because everything is in a mess. If our legal team can do that very fast, let them do it so that we know the next thing to do. Please, sir.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls. Let me take a call on Signal. Call on Signal. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning, Dr. I. Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out this morning. One thing I would like to do this morning is to calm everybody down. That's why I'm going to base my little speech here this morning. We haven't heard from our lead lawyers and counsel, Joffa and Ejimako. We haven't heard from them. Until we hear from them, every other thing we're saying here is premature. And I also say that our struggle has entered into a struggle of wit and intelligence. Now, if somebody is asked to present somebody in court and he fails to present him, two things are playing. It's either they don't have him in their possession, or there is something going on that we don't know, diplomatically going on. I sincerely believe that we shouldn't underrate the extraordinary rendition crime that Nigeria committed. It's what is holding them. And I'm sure there's pressure, both from Britain and the rest of the world, for them to do the right thing, which is return MAZI to London. That's what they're supposed to do. I also warn that people shouldn't come on 26th and start crying and shouting what we should do or what we are supposed to do. Let's go to war and the rest of them. It's still premature. You have to prepare for war. Everything will have to be well measured and well tailored in order to come out with a very, we cannot out of emotions. Okay, there are things that we don't know until we are briefed on the reason why he was not in court. If he was not in court, why is it that they failed to bring him in court? So everybody should calm down until we get all the information. And again, I'm sure that the DOS will be well informed of what is going on. We haven't heard from any of the members of the DOS with regards to the proceedings today. So, a kind of knee-jerk reaction, which is spontaneous, that will not lead us anywhere. Everything we are doing must be well measured and well tailored. And let's watch and see what happens from now till the day is over, and until we hear from our lawyers and our DOS. From there, we take it from there. Thank you, Dr. Peters. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that was part of what I just said earlier. That it's about time that our lawyers and talk to us on Radio Biafra, not just going to BBC and holding interviews here and there. Please call us, call the radio, because this is the mouthpiece of MAZI Nnamdi Kanu. No matter what you tell anybody out there, the BBC, all of them are clamoring to come in and have an interview, and you talk to them and all the rest of them, but you still need to make a call to any of the platforms of Radio Biafra. Because once you've spoken to one platform, it eventually gets to all of us. And the people will hear your voice from here. Not we going to pick up the clip that you made with somebody and then airing it for people to listen to. That's, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but charity begins at home. You are supposed to be our lawyer. When you're defending our leader, you're defending all of us. So come here publicly, say what you need to say. As a lawyer, I'm not expecting you to say everything, but at least what you think you can tell BBC or what you can tell the rest of them, you can as well tell it to Biafrans. You can call in the radio and make your information so that, but Biafrans, like my brother just said, the day is not over yet. We are still waiting. Like I said before, when I started, I wanted to talk to somebody in Abuja. And the DOS, they'll have to speak to us. Our lawyers have to speak to us so we can know where to take it from. Because the way Sahara reporters, which I read out this morning, is reporting it, they're saying that he is not in the jurisdiction of the court, which means he is not absolutely. I don't know what the jurisdiction of the court covers, but I know that it has to do with Abuja, some part of Abuja though. So if he's not in the jurisdiction and they didn't bring him to court, we still would need an explanation. No matter what anybody is, even the worst criminal on earth will have families that want to know where he is, and they should have access to. So let us watch and see. We are keeping our fingers crossed. We are not giving up any hope. We are not fighting anybody yet. I use the word yet, because the time will come when if they push us to do that, then we have to be able to do it. I'll have a call on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Peters. Dr. I. Peters. My name is Nanyere. Nanyere is calling from Russia. The last man that called, I've just said it. I just said how it is. There's a clip that I forward to your WhatsApp. There's a Barrister Jofo when he comes out from the courtroom. So he addressed IPOB members. So you can view it.
Okay.
That's what I'm calling you. So everybody should come.
What platform did you send? Which on this
WhatsApp that I'm calling you now, yeah.
Okay, I'll check it out.
This WhatsApp that I'm calling you now. Yeah. Thank you for your good work.
Thank you so much. All right. I have to look for that clip and then air it out to our people, because that's what I need at this time. Let's see. I never use WhatsApp on this line, but I'm gonna do it right now and see if I can see the same number. Yes, I think it's here. It's a missed voice call. Oh boy. All right. I think there is what's July. This is an old one. Let's see if it is the one. All right. Let's see while we are waiting for it. Let's see if I can take other calls, because it looks like I have never used WhatsApp on this line. So eventually the WhatsApp is giving me some kind of crazy information, says login and the rest of them. I have never done that before on this. Let me go to the regular WhatsApp line and take a call before I continue. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. One family.
Hello.
Yes. There's so much noise.
Yeah,
there,
good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Where are you calling from?
Yeah, Biko, Mazi Agipeta. Mazi Agipeta, I know Mozambique. Now, who Makihena men here? Mazi Obino, Radio Biafra Live now, I know now. Mazi Agipeta. Mazi Agipeta, Umu Ibo, Umu Biafra, Nampula province. We are here now to Radio Biafra Live and Direct. Oh, hey, Biafra. IPOB. One family. We are here in Nampula province now, doing observing our seat at home here today. Or everybody here today, we are alive. We lose our job. We left our job, close our shop, do everything we do here today. Make sure that our leader come out. But unfortunately, they postponed it. Mazi Agipeta, and you know last remaining cover Mike and Chiku. I know here today all no voice in the neighbor now, which and do Biafra neighbor now. I know I couldn't know how much. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Yes, I can hear them. Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Are they going to talk on radio or just want to introduce them? That's all. They don't need to say anything.
Yeah. Mazi Agipeta, thank you for the giving us this opportunity.
They will.
Mazi Agipeta, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, I thought they wanted to speak on radio, but it looks like just introducing themselves. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. I'm not able to open up this, what he's told me he sent on the WhatsApp. My brother, if you can send it on the WhatsApp line, that would be very beautiful. Because this principal officer's line, 4541. Call us. The line is still very, very much open for each and every one of us. Make a call. Call us.
Get in there. It's a matter of time. Shalom. You know me say I go say my right for you, Nigeria. You know me say I don't know myself again. Yeah. The love I have for Biafra has taken over my heart. It's burning like fire. Biafra is my heart desire. I want her like Messiah. Nnamdi Kanu is Messiah.
All right, caller. Good morning. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Okay, Mazi Ike. My name is Chinon So. I'm actually calling from Amobia. Precisely. I've been following what is happening today, and I can see that something is really fishy. Something is wrong somewhere. And
go ahead, sir.
I was going through the media. I saw where most of our people who were already there on ground saying that they could not lay their eyes. They couldn't see our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's not in the court. So I asked, why is that? Why is it he wasn't prepared? Why is it not that is the federal courts already know that he's supposed to be in court, and the DSLs themselves are supposed to have prepared themselves for today. Why is it that Nnamdi Kanu is not in court today? Why is he not there? That means, it's questionable. Something is wrong. And I am calling on every as of IPOB to know that something is actually wrong, and we should all keep, that is, whatever that is, we should find our way down there. Let them provide Nnamdi Kanu. Let us see him, if at all, because the information getting is that nobody is seeing him. That is, he has been restricted. Even his lawyer was not able to see him, as I heard. It's really, really, really uncalled for. We need to find out where our leader is. Let us know where our leader is. I suspect something is wrong somewhere. If they can restrict people from seeing him, if they can restrict for 10 days now, nobody have seen him, and the day for the court sitting, he's nowhere to be found, something is wrong. Something is wrong.
I'm telling you, Mazi, let us find a way. Let the DSS show us where our leader is. That's it. Let them provide our leaders. We need to see him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have made your point, and I still hope that our DSS will eventually speak to us. There's no doubt about it. Let us watch events as it unfolds. The day is not over yet. Like I said, if those who are in the court premise, somebody sent me something that is how our lawyer said, but unfortunately I couldn't open it on the platform on the WhatsApp that he sent it on the principal officer's line. So please, if you want to send me anything like that on WhatsApp, just go to the WhatsApp line. The WhatsApp line is 845-344-7984. Most of these other lines, I have not been able to activate the WhatsApp on them, so I might have problem being able to watch anything on them. All right, I have a call. Good morning. Tell us your name on WhatsApp line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir. This is Ndana Barimado, calling you precisely from Abia province, Aba. Sir, I want every Biafran to pick up those few letters and browse and search in your search engine in Facebook and find out what this idiot is talking about. Now, I want to remind the whole Christians and those called men of God. IPOP have never insulted any man of God. We have never disgraced you if you have never come, to bringing yourself in a struggle. And I want them to take off those letters. It's like this: arrow, IT, BBI, arrow, ITA, BBI, arrow, ITA, BBI. Now, I just wake up this morning after praying for my leader. A good friend came up immediately and opened his Facebook and was showing me this idiot where he was blabbing. I don't want to talk about what he was talking about, but I want everybody to go and find out what this idiot is talking about and give him his deserved insult. Then after that, we can continue. Then why I'm saying this is that my leader has never walked off this platform to insult any man of God, except the fellow intervene in being dishonest to whatever the Spirit of God is disclosing to him as a man of God or as a prophet, as whoever he claims to be. These things are titles. Please, what we are doing is a spiritual thing, and if you felt you have increased in your pride to come down here and begin to make yourself, please stay away from us. We are not saying this thing because I realize that even your scripture says that judgment is going to start from the church. And if you do not stay afar, we, the IQP, personally me, will start the judgment with you. I don't care who you are. Please stay away from us. What we are doing here is training me, it's training every one of us, it's training our children to come. So stay away from us. We are not here to play those Yankee Pankies any longer with you guys. Thank you, sir. This is just the only thing I want to say. I'm angry and I have to call.
Thank you very much.
My spirit because I'm no longer interested with this idiot. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Yeah, let's see. We'll call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, please, I call back. Let every state start the arrest. Let the governor show us where our leader is and make offer. Every state starts. Let them show us where he is, please. They have to start now. There should be no calm again. They have to tell us now. That's what we need to know now, please. Everybody should come out.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. Everybody's angry. The anger is justifiable. However, I've still maintained the fact that we have to wait to hear from our lawyers. They have to speak to us. I don't really know why they cannot call the radio and give out information. The DOS should get in touch with them, get information from them, and pass it on to us. They're supposed to be in direct contact with them because they are representing us. Let us not be picking up pieces and pieces of information from Facebook, which is full of bloggers who can make statements that are not viable. But if they get direct information from our lawyers, they will be able to meet us and say what they have to say to us. I have a call coming back here. I think the second time getting this call. Hola, good morning. Tell us your name. What's your where you're calling from?
Dr. Peters, I call back. Okay. This is your WhatsApp number, but let me send it on this one again. This is another number that I used, but this is your WhatsApp number now. Let me send it on this so that you can pay it to people.
Send it on 845-344-7984. Because where you're
7984.
84, yes. All right, he's trying to send me back the number, but he's sending it on the principal officer's line, and I don't like I said, I've never used WhatsApp on that line, so I don't go to the WhatsApp. Actually, not that I've never used it. I do use it. People call from WhatsApp on using that same line, but when you're sending me a video clip, better send it to the place I can just open it directly without having a problem. Caller, good morning. Caller on principal officer's line. Caller on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Good. Yes, sir. I am calling from Anambra State now, Biafra land.
There.
I thank you, Kbaud, for giving you guys opportunity to be broadcasting every day in platform. I believe Kbaud will give you guys strength. Leader, I want to end my own view because we are patient enough. I have not called before in this very platform.
Yes.
But as I'm talking to you, I am very angry. Yes, we are in the chain of command, but we cannot sit down. Then somebody will carry needle and choke into our eyes, and you are telling us that we are in chain of command. Our leader made it broadcast before he said any time that they look for him and they did not see him, let us bring everywhere down. And that is the order. Then we have been following DOS, this and that, and nobody even know who is who. As I have not taken anything since morning because I'm angry with all these things. Let's follow the order we have said because I don't even know who is working with Fulani Gangaway. They'll be doing all this thing until Buhari stand up with just off and get away. Then they'll be telling us, wait, whichever court case has ever ended up. What will make these people to be like when they started burning everything, killing the police and the army, all those people, then it will make them to come out, even the politicians. So we cannot be waiting. Now our leader is not here to be found. In fact, I'm very, very upset. We cannot be taking all this. Let the OS, even for what? Let them tell us now, not even tomorrow. Before we start, even now. In fact, I'm already dead now. As I'm talking to you, as well with my life. I can no more follow any other person again. If they did not give us any reply now, I am out from Biafra. I'm telling you honestly, we cannot be looking at the same. A man who sees far told us, anytime that we look at, we did not say, let us bring his view down. They're telling us every day. Then I joined this court case now from 19 November. Who is going to wait that kind of thing? We are not fools. Let us do these things once and die for all. I'm not happy. So this is only my contribution now. Let the US should come out and tell us that, okay, they have followed them, that they are not getting good response. Then let us carry on. Then people will do whatever thing they want to do. I don't like all this thing. This is too much.
All right, thank you.
We are not kids.
I know. I understand you. I understand the anger. I understand the anger is from frustration. I'm not blaming you either. But what we are saying is a little bit wait. Let us wait till the end of the day because we've not heard from DOS. We have not heard from our lawyer. Somebody sent me something here from Jaffa, so let me just see if I can open this up and let's listen to it.
This is life at the court. Everybody's hailing. Life on the court. You live longer, Valentine.
Remove your hand. All right, that was Jaffa. I'm trying to get this information passed on to us. So let me see if I can go back to it. You have something. Oh boy.
This is life at the court. Everybody's hailing. Life at the court.
You live longer, Valentine. Audio. Hello.
Remove your hand. Remove your hand.
All right. I don't know what's happening to that clip. It just stopped abruptly. I didn't hear him say anything. So much noise around there. But let me take this call before I go back to it. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Dr. Peter, good afternoon from here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom all around the world. Pastor Jack on the line. I just want to add my view. My brother Ben, I heard what you say, but this is my personal opinion. Let me be honest with you. There is nothing here for us to come anymore. These people have a strategy. We never saw our leader in the court. We are not sure our leader. If anything happens to our leader now, why are you going to tell us? Is it that time we now begin to take action we need to take? No, God forbid. We ain't wait till anything happens or goes wrong. You will tell me why court was later open hearing, not only arresting many of our peoples today, they failed to produce our leader. Are you sure our leader is alive? And you are saying coming down for what? There is not a time to come down. Biafra land, as we speak, should start burning everywhere. And because it's clear that people do not understand. They do not understand caution. They do not understand civility. They are not just doing that alone. British is still backing them and other people. Nobody should come and be telling us to calm down. Okay, for instance, we wake up tomorrow and our leader is no more, God forbid. What are you going to tell us? After they have penetrated us and weakened us, you will now begin to tell us, we know how we'll see what we'll do. We'll do it this way. We don't want anybody to come and preach to us that we should come down. It's not time for coming down. These people do not understand this. For how long are they going to be killing us? For how long are they going to hold our leader? Then if we have the poison our leader and somebody telling us to come down for what? Before you people will say we have started again. Before today, our leader know that this will happen. And we don't want to come here and start to point accusing fingers on anybody. But that standing order given by our leader, we have to implement that order. If you're in a position to do what you have to do for us to do what we need to do, you need to act in your office for us to do what we need to do. Enough is enough. We ain't take this thing anymore. We ain't take this thing any longer. They do not understand policy. The international community assisting, they know what they are doing. They only listen to you when you fight, and they find that freedom that is worth it. When they see that you ain't giving up, they will give you what you deserve. But if you keep quiet, they are doing diplomacy and all that. They will keep on killing our people. Every day they will keep on losing our people. Until they kill our leader finally, you see the cost of our leader, God forbid, that you now come out to want to die. The time is now, it's now. If you ain't doing what you ought to do in this way, you are not helping us. If you're up there, you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you are not helping us. You are, in fact, you are killing us and destroying what we're doing. We need to do it, and the time is now. No procrastination. We've had enough of this thing. I just my little input, because what no time for any EP to come and bet us. Stop. People should stop betting us anymore. Thank you, Dr. Peter.
Let's see. Thank you very much, my brother, for airing your view. Actually, we're still taking calls at 6. So this clip that I played before. All right, let me just take a call before I do that. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal, please turn down your radio. Turn down your radio on the background, please, before you talk.
Yes.
Turn down your radio. I'm
turning it on. Yes, it's on. Peters, good day, sir.
Welcome to
good
the
day, doctor.
Yes,
I'm really grateful. My name is Casey Adams. I'm really happy that I got you because I've tried so much of the time, and as usual, there are people who are finding it difficult. So, thank you for the good work you've been doing for us. I just wanted to make something very clear. The ones who called, like the pastor I called last now, he's really have made a very good point, like others too. But the truth is this, there is no any other circumstances or situation that will provoke us more than the very fact that our leader was kidnapped. That is just that is what's supposed to be the highest point of anger for our people. Not even the killing. Is that the only man we cherished, the only man all of us hoped and loved and believe he is the one God has given us, was kidnapped by the Fulanis. So this is not a question of government or not. It's the Fulanis. They are the ones that are challenging us. They don't want our existence. It has something to do with also people who are supporting them or selling aircraft. People have to do their business. Diplomacy has to go on. Remember, they have mapped a lot of money. This morning, people are also taking it in so many forms. But for we don't have to look at all those factors. The only thing that is important, I believe, is the determination to fight back what is killing us. Now, because today's process, what are we going to expect? In fact, I know something I wanted to pose. I said, no, maybe we might start seeing it differently. I wanted to say, definitely,
go ahead, sir.
To show that we are ready to march them on. So that marching them on is what we have to plan. I know there are a lot of plans, but actually DOS should map out a plan to resist them. All those people who also want to take action should go ahead. Everybody is marched to the face. People cannot say they're waiting for DOS to make. No, you don't have to wait. Normally, if our people are properly sensitized by the message of our leader, what they should have done is for the young boys to regroup themselves into 100 cells and do whatever they feel they can because they are defending themselves. So please, our people, that is what is important. There's no highest point we are waiting. When somebody picked up a leader of a people in this manner, because even the world that are watching, they're not doing anything, but none of them can come and say what Nigeria did was right. We cannot keep on speculating, oh, British must have been behind America. No. What is it we are seeing is a extraordinary rendition, is a human rights crime against the international world, against humanity. So if we are resisting it in that form, we should know that we are in the state of mind to resist what is illegal. And that is the point of starting for anybody who wants to react, who is very close or has something he can do. Please, that's what our people should do now.
No.
So,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I have another call coming on the WhatsApp line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Turn down your radio, please.
Yes, MAZI, I've turned it down. Yes, Dr. MAZI Peters.
There we go.
Thank you for the good work that you are doing. MAZI, honestly, my name is Michael Israel. Honestly, our mind is not good, MAZI. And there's one thing I want to say, MAZI, because I will drop this call now. Pastor Jack said something. You know, sometimes we don't need to come on this platform and we start deceiving ourselves. Deceiving ourselves is not on the Biafra platform. Because somebody said that we should come down. MAZI, there's something I want to say again. I'm not attacking anybody. But when something happens, when we see the truth, we should say that this thing is the truth. You don't need to do mago it. Because sometimes somebody said that you didn't go with a mago. And if somebody came up and said, why would somebody say that you didn't go with a mago? Can you go? Can you go with it? It's not for IPOB. It's not for Latin Americano. Where is the model? I'm asking them, where is the model? So somebody
should not come like as Pastor Jack said that we should come down. We are acting out of emotional. But right now, we are not acting out of emotional. Because when they kidnap our leader in Kenya, when we are talking, they say, don't say anything, don't say anything. It's out of emotional. Right now it's not out of emotional. We are saying the reality. There is nothing like coming down for anything. We are moving ahead. And we are very for the governor. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you so much. All right. Caller on Principal of Southline, tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Mazi.
Welcome to the program.
Good morning. Yeah, this is Amba, and I'm calling from my location.
There we
this morning I had to wake up because since yesterday I have been speculating. I've been thinking of what the outcome of today's court sitting will be like. I had to wake up early this morning, then turned on my phone. I went to Facebook, so I followed the live event of BBC Igbo. So I watched how they were there from very early that morning, and how the supporters, people that were there, a few of them that came out, the way they were gathered and to show support. And suddenly a policeman just appeared, and he first came there and told them to stop because they were just singing, just normal songs. So in the process, he told them to keep calm, that nothing, that he doesn't want anybody to say anything and all that. They kept calm. Then after a while, he left. Then after a while, it was like somebody told him, or maybe he got a call or something like that, and told him to drive these people away completely. And these people, I took my time to look at them. None of them flouted the order from the lawyer, the order he gave. None of them were wearing the t-shirt with any actual inscription on it. None of them. They were just there peacefully. Then the man just came back the second time. He started harassing them. So to my surprise, one of the guys, I don't know what the guy said, he started running after him, to the extent that he had to pull out a gun. He had to pull out a gun, and the guy was just not armed. He had to pull out a gun, and I was just boiling right inside of me, because this is not how it's supposed to be. I don't know. We are all coming down, and we are all coming down. We are all coming down, and these people are still taking advantage of the calming down, the silence you are keeping. So I want us, I don't know, at this time, because it's just like the way they came to the court today and they adjourned it. It occurred to me that something like this would happen today. It occurred to me that, because when I was talking about it, I was sharing the comrade. He told me that this thing, the way they are, that's how they do here, that they will keep on postponing and shifting the date till the tenure of this Suari is done with his tenure. So that is what I'm foreseeing to happen. So I don't know. We have to start now. We have to take action. We have to start now. Let that action start now, because these people, before they came to court today, they have already strategized. They've already mapped. They've already planned out how it's going to be. They already know. So, and the way the security personnel were just everywhere is just the kind of, just to show that after they've planned everything, so that it will look like they were prepared for today's court sitting, hearing. Rather, please, yes, I want to urge us, let's take the proper, although you've asked us to wait, so that we can hear from our counsel, the lawyer.
Yes.
So let's wait a bit. I know that a few hours from now, although I've listened to him, I watched everything live on Facebook. He has addressed the people, and I don't think there's anything much he's going to say other than that, because the people that were arrested, he was asked how are they going to be free. He said that he will see to that. So please let everyone concerned in their various area of let them swing into action, please. That's what I want to ask.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Yes, sir.
This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Have another call coming in on Principal Officer's line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, the call just dropped. I don't know what happened. Let me go back to it. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, yes, Mazi Peters. Good evening from Kuala Lumpur here. My name is Mazi Uchechi. Mazi, thank you for the job, and also I thank our Supreme Leader wherever he is. Even though that the zoo have done what they know how to do best, you can see the reactions everywhere, from Abuja, from online, all over the world, even the report from our people in our radio. That is to show no one is happy what is happening right now or what happened at their court today. Why the zoo are running away from their court? This is what I do not understand. Why? That has proved that these people don't want to try our leader for the open hearing. I don't understand some of us that will come on air. There's one of our brother that came from USA and trying to tell our people to calm down, that our people should not react. If you are a really ardent listener of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he has given us every lecture on Radio Biafra. For a couple of years, we have been listening on Radio Biafra. The things he has taught us before he's been rendited by the terrorist government of Nigeria. And our people, this is not time for us to calm down. Because for Nnamdi Kanu not appearing in their own court after they kidnapped him from Kenya. And today, the whole world is waiting to hear the trial of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they could not bring our leader to the court. They could not bring him to the court. That is to show you the agenda of these people. Now, Biafrans, listen. Remember all the whole teachings our leader has given us and was giving us and was giving us and was giving us even before he gave us the portion of the scripture where we should be reading, and we are still reading it up to this moment. And now today, they have shown what they want to do best. Mazi, we should hold all these people, all the people we call our politicians responsible. And anything that happens from now onwards in Biafra land, people should not blame anybody. We have endured enough. Biafran people have endured enough and are still enduring. So when you hear our people coming on Radio Biafra reacting to either positively or negatively, it is as a result of what is happening. And the people should not come on radio and tell people to calm down and tell people, no, we should relax. I was a call from last week about that the hands of the Britain involved in this mess that is happening. Are you trying to tell me that the United Kingdom, the Britain, don't have power to do what they need to do when their own citizens are being held? Which everybody knows what's happening. And by today, the president is now bothered and going to Britain to see them. This is what it is. It's a planned deal. And when people try to come on radio, people try to awaken the consciousness of our people, to listen why our people should reason very well the hands that are holding us. Some people will come and say we should not do, we should not act, we should not react, we should not make some utterances that would jeopardize our freedom. No, it never happened that way. Whenever things happen, people must react. And what has happened today have shown exactly the direction the Nigerian government is going. Who knows as I'm calling, making this call, or what happened today if our leader is still alive? I've listened to the interview granted by our legal counsel on Facebook. I will listen it online. You can see the reaction. Those people have evil agenda, and our people should not keep quiet. Now, Biafra should begin today to boil. Anywhere, if you know all these politicians from the local government, from House of Rep, from House of Senate, from the government, any people that is a politician from Biafra land, this is not how we should tell our people to come down. Because what is happening to us is from our politicians, and we should not get down anymore. They have done the time of the sleeping lion, and this is the time the Biafran people should react. So anything they say in Biafra land is happening from now onwards because our leader could not appear in public.
The Biafran people, the world could not set their eyes on their leader. And there are some people who come on radio and tell people to relax, to no, keep calm, to keep calm. And then I have to make sure of God. I don't know why. God will come from go on the negative side sometimes. I don't like it. If you don't know what to say, if you can't go, keep it quiet. I don't like the God of God used to talk. When people from the United States, sometimes they're taking us back and they say to people something is happening. Life are being killed every day. These people are terrorizing our land, and today our leader appeared in court, supposed to appear on court. We could not even hear him. And some people will come on radio and ask us to keep quiet, and we should not speak. When you talk to Britain, they say we should not castigate Britain. On what purpose?
All right, my brother.
Thank you very much, Mazi. I'm so upset.
Thank you very much. The only thing our brother said, he didn't say we should keep quiet. He called for temporary restriction. He said, we have not heard from our lawyer. We've not heard from DSS. Our leader wasn't in court. We are not completely briefed. That's the point I'm trying to make, and that's exactly where he was going. Nobody said you should keep quiet. Nobody is happy that what is happening, but we have to really, really get what, let's say for sure, we didn't see our leader. And do not forget that what they did to him was extraordinary rendition. What if he has been taken back to London? What do you think about that? Because you don't have complete information. That's what our brother was trying to say. He said it in a very polite way. Let us wait a few more days. Let the issue be over in court. Then we'll start knowing what actually is playing out. The same thing happened when the first time we heard he was arrested. We went to hellfire. Oh, some people, even a bishop, used it in his church to say, oh, Nnamdi Kanu went to look for a woman in Brazil. You know, trying to create something, a bishop in the pulpit saying that. He's lying. He's not even privy to information. He just went in there and said what they told him. So how is he going to go back to see it afterwards that what he was saying was a lie? So let us be cautious. That's what our brother was saying from Okafor was saying that. He said, let's wait for our leaders, our representatives to say something to us. Definitely they will. My take is with the lawyers. If they want to talk to us, let them call any of the Radio Biafra platforms and say what they want to say. Introduce themselves and tell us, because people are listening to these platforms very, very effectively, and that's where they think they will get their information from. So let's take it easy with ourselves. We're not kind of be blaming ourselves for this. I know people are angry, and you know something, we always make mistakes when we speak in anger, to be honest. All right, caller and straight line, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
From here.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. It's your brother, we're calling you from Commonwealth office in London here. Biafrans are here in Commonwealth, and we just left down the street, and then we are here in Commonwealth right now. And then the whole world are gathering here. They are taking notes. Even the press are here as well. The British press are here. They are watching what is happening. The thousands of Biafrans here today trying to let the whole world know that we cannot take it anymore, that we have died enough in the house of Nigerian government. Mazi, I really do appreciate you for your good job, and then Biafrans all over the whole world. I want to use this opportunity to address you to say thank you very much from every of the country you are, showing the whole world who we are and what we are passing through in the house of Nigerian government. The time is now. The whole world I'm seeing that Nnamdi Kanu is nowhere to be found right now. That's how I'm going to keep it. The DSS did not produce him in court, and they haven't made any statement. But all I have to say is this. I heard my brothers and sisters back home that we that live in diaspora will never disappoint you. We will go violence when the time comes. Believe you me, boys are here, they are ready to go violence. And the same way apply to my brothers and sisters back home. The time is now. Either we get our freedom or we become slaves in the house of the Fulanis. But bear it in mind that from now in the evening, everybody should be prepared to chase these governors away from our land. We have to set the Biafra land on fire. It doesn't matter what anybody says. The Biafra land has to be boiled. It has to. If we did not hear anything from all these politicians today, if we did not hear anything good from the lawyers, Biafra land, set it on fire. Our leader have given us the command. Anytime you do see him set Biafra land, make sure that you do burn. And these governors, let them be prepared to run away. Because we are going to kill them. It's not a matter of when. It's not a matter of, it's not a threat, but it's something that's going to happen, and the whole world is witnessing. Martin, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I think I see something here that might be interest us. I'm seeing a Jaffa. I'm watching on Facebook. I think he's talking to our people. So let's listen to what he has to say.
This is life at the court. Everybody's hailing. Life on the court.
You live longer, Barrister.
Remove your hand. Remove your hand.
Audience, please. Allow me, please. Man, Mr. Man, excuse me.
This is live in Abuja. Polarization is about addressing the youth, the Igbo youth. Holy, 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 holy. Live and direct in Abuja. Live and direct in Abuja.
All right, I have been able to listen to the lawyer, to what he's saying, and that is one of the reasons why I'm saying that we should calm down, because he has said something here that is very important. He said, you have to pay attention closely. We can see him anytime that we want. So let us wait. Let us get ourselves together. I know people are angry. People are very, very angry. They are upset. But don't forget that the person we have to listen to closely is our lawyer, because the way he is now, he is our spokesperson. My only anger with them, like I said before, let them make it their duty to call any of the Radio Biafra platforms. That's the only way our people can understand what they're saying. Now he's trying to say something here. The crowd is noisy. People, I'm trying to understand what he's saying. I've been able to pick up a few things in what he said. I'm very happy I ran into this clip. He's speaking live. That's it. Joe4 was talking. That Nahab were also in her court. They ran away from their court. They were not there. And we have sued them. We have in all the courts in the world, the cases are there. So they don't know where to go. However, we have been given the opportunity to see him anytime we want. That's a step ahead. If they can go and see him and come back and tell us our leader is there, that's it. That's all we need. So when we're getting angry, like I said before, I am still calling on our DSS, the lawyers, to be able to call or even come to the Radio Biafra funds themselves and make this announcement. It's very, very important at this crucial time before we make a mistake. Because you remember Afaruku Ibeku, when it first happened, Ojus Okalo lied that they saw our leader escape to Malaysia or something like that. He was afraid that there was going to be an uproar. He was afraid that people are going to be killed. So he just came in and broke that lie to calm people down. So what I'm trying to say is that in the end, our leader was not killed. We saw him after 13 months. But at least if we had reacted at that time, it couldn't have been very good in our favor. So now that we have not seen him, we are still eventually going to know what is happening to him, because he has a lawyer. He has a family. Somebody is going to call and tell us what is going on. But I need our DSS to come to radio, talk to us, talk to everybody, to calm the tension down, because a lot of people want to go right now, but that is not the best way to go, to be honest with you. Let us keep, let's not be like the rat that fell into the toilet. But it's been there for long. We have taken this journey this far, and we are going to succeed, whether they like it or they don't like it. This is the last process. If one single nonsense you do now might jeopardize what we have done over the years. Do you ever think it that way? Because my friend once told me, a friend of mine is a comedian. I call him a comedian because the way he talks. He said, "Can I come and in other words, the actual issue. We are here. We have a lawyer that they've been to court like everybody else. Nobody came very close to the court. They are the ones that are telling us now that we have sued this case. This case is all over the world, and we know that. So let's be a little bit. It's too hot. Like I said, okay, I had that no say on eba for 3 or 6 months. Of when they put on mark and they will say the go can on email there. Okay, see me and see that last minute. So let's see. I have a call coming in. I'll take more. Do we have time? Yes. We have a little bit more time to take a few more calls. Let me take this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, nice. Good afternoon.
There we
Thank you for your work and all the rest. Today is not even a very good afternoon to us, but you have to thank us for everything. So what I want to say is for some of our brothers coming on air and saying that let us start what we do. You know, this kind of thing is very bad. I don't like coming on air every time and say this is the time, this is time. They are waiting for somebody to come on air and they tell them that this is the time for doing something. Or every time some will say the DOS have not given them order. Which order do you want the DOS to give you? Some of you see in this our platform, anybody that come up any day and say that let the DOS mention DOS, we will see that person as an enemy of Biafra. Because you are putting these people on pressure. You want them to make a mistake. Tomorrow you blame them. Some of our people, they have not even lived some of their family. And you are putting pressure on person that is leading millions of globally. It's very bad. Please let them stop all that. This by today, from this week, as what is happening today, after today, and nobody has, we are not hearing action in anywhere. Then we know that those people, they are not on that oath. What are they telling us? Every time you come, like I am now, I'll come up. Why is that? I'm angry. What are you angry for? So is it only today that you're angry? Do you know that to stay in DSS custody from now to October, just 3 months, it's like somebody being in a hellfire for 50 years. And people reason, why are we doing? Okay, today people stay at home. Did anybody order them to stay at home? And they have not. You know, I show people everywhere that the very thing with our leader that so many places in Biafra land was shut down. These are the solid. You see, there is one man who makes a single one-man protest to those dollars. That man, do you know that man that is protest is more than 1 million protests that they have been doing all this while. So our people should learn how to do things. Let them not be saying, we are fighting with the Fulani government. We are fighting with the Fulani, not government. Nigeria have no government anymore. Let me tell Biafra this now. The day before the day they tell us last month that our leader was arrested as this unlawful rendition they did. They said that Buhari wants to travel for medical checkup. Go and check that last month, then cancel it. Today now, as they want to start this trial, this Jamboree again, they said that Buhari is traveling. Where is he traveling to? He's traveling to UK. The same UK that their citizen is being held, that everybody is looking at. So let people stop coming up and saying, I'll do this. This would affect this month. Before this end, we are not hearing things in so many places. Anybody that's come on air and says, I'm angry, that person thought I would fire them. I am telling you the truth. Let us know that they are fighting with the Fulani. And the Fulani have done wars. So there's no indigenous, no anywhere, if any state in Nigeria that Fulani have not killed people. Let that people call and say that this is state, that Fulani have not done anything in my state. If there is any state, and they are hoping in 2023, Fulani will do this. The Fulani knows something more than you. They're not going to hand over to anybody. If you like it, they will need the Anyashi finish. They're not going to hand anybody because they know that they have committed with all the people in the indigenous people in the Nigeria. So let our people be focused. And this thing they are trying today, please, I am begging anytime they have any information, they should be know how to pass away information. Now, coming to tell us that they have not seen our leader for 10 days is very, in fact, It touched my heart so much. Please let them be giving us updates so that we know how to do things. But let nobody come on the air. Like you are asking the barrister to come and call Radio Biafra. Barrister is doing his work. He's a legal team to Nnamdi Kanu. He's not coming on IPO on this thing. Let him do voice notes and send to us. They are doing their own. Let everybody do his own way. Let nobody. Biafra, Dragon's flag was raised in August last year. That is 1 year now. Before ESN was launched on December. Now people are still coming up and say, somebody is saying, you give talk like this and no talk like this. I beg anybody that coming to Radio Biafra to say anything, that person is on his own. Start your action. We only want to see your action on the road. If you want to weather anana, any place on you know what to do. Nobody should tell you. And the secondly, please MAZI Twitter. Sometimes when some people come up to speak Igbo in Radio Biafra, we should allow them. Look at Yoruba doing their own. They speak Igbo. Igbo people are suffering in this Biafra struggle. Sometimes we allow Igbo to speak your own.
All right. Let me go into that. Nobody is stopping anybody from speaking Igbo. What we are saying is that if you can speak English, do it. Because you're not talking to Igbo alone. You don't. Nobody has ever stopped anybody from speaking Igbo. If you want to speak Igbo language, that's perfect. But the truth is, if you can speak English, why limit the people you are talking to? You can mix the two of them. Come on, they wouldn't. This is not an Igbo thing. This is world something. You want people to hear you, understand what you're saying. All right. So round it up and let's go. Go ahead.
Not my lawyer. I it up. Just thank you for your good work. But we believe God that at the end of this tunnel, victory will be ours. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I see there's still people here clamoring. The lawyers, like I said, what I'm trying to make the lawyers call is that any call they make will eventually bring down the tension. We will know the truth from them. They will not be depending on what they say. It's a live update from inside a court. So many lawyers are coming out of the court. So let's see what Jaffa has to say, if he is going to say anything.
I think you should make it short. Short, yeah. Your phone. Make it short. Okay, as you are aware, he was adopted in Kenya and brought here on 29th of June 2021, and that was done without reference to us as the counsel in the matter. So, and the court adjourned the matter today for hearing, for trial. So, but today he was not in court. Though I insisted to find out from the prosecution why he was not in court, which I made a formal appeal to the court to that effect. But we understand the petition of the court starts today. So that apparently should be the reason why they are not in court. So it's starting today. So the court said they need fiat from CJ to enable him to proceed during this vacation. So that has been resolved. But we are going to initiate a communication to CJ to ensure that fiat is given to his lordship to continue to try during this vacation. So as you are aware, I've mentioned it upstairs. Nnamdi Kanu, before 2021, we have Nnamdi Kanu 2015, who was abducted by the DSS on the 14th of October 2015 in Lagos and brought before Abuja here, brought in Abuja here the 10th. He was taken to Magistrate Court and which granted him bail, and customary brought before this court, Honorable Federal Court, which also granted him bail. And those bail orders granted by the court directing for his unconditional release were all flouted by the security agent, by the DSS. So until we effectively and successfully challenge the 11-count charge preferred against him at the time by the federal government, and 8 out of them were struck out, remaining 3. So on the basis of those of the weakness of the strength of remaining allegations, the court granted him bail on 25th of April 2027 and scheduled for the matter for hearing. I joined the case to October 17th for hearing, 2017 for hearing. So why are waiting for the time for him to be in court on October 17th for the trial to commence? His premises, ancestral home in Umuahia, Afaro Umuahia, was invaded by the military soldiers on the September 14th, during which bloody invasion, over 28 persons were killed in his premises, and he manually escaped by sheer providence. Not unhurt, he was inflicted with injuries. So, and we have applications before this court for the court to intervene and also investigate the circumstance that led to his disappearance, an intervening event that occurred that led to him to his inability to be in court and start his trial. So these applications are pending for the past 2 years before this court. Only for us to have on 29th of June, that was brought to court. So, and we're ready to go. So, but the fact is that the Nnamdi Kanu we are talking about today is person that was abducted in Kenya on July 19th, on June 19th, 2021, then tortured, subjected to all forms of inhuman treatment and degradation, inflicted with grievous bodily harms, which is still in his body today. So after spending 8 days, after subjecting to all sorts of torture, then he was handed over to Nigerian security agents 8 days after. So on the 29th, they brought him to court. So what I'm saying is that we are talking about gross violation of Geneva Convention Protocol, which agreement Nigeria entered into in 2001. This is very fundamental because as far as we are concerned today, Nigerian image in international community has been damaged, has been bastardized by virtue of what has been taking place. We don't go to a foreign land and kidnap somebody. If the person has committed an offense known to law, you subject him through what they call extradition proceedings. Then the person will pass through the instead of smuggling here through what they call a extraordinary rendition. But that's a very fundamental issue we're discussing before international court and the international community. Today we have various applications and correspondence with the African court, which has been championed by my colleague and also our foreign partners in UK and the US.
Please, can you tell us the specific 3 orders issued by Justice Binta Nyako?
So today, the leadership order, first of all, that you need an order from the CJ to proceed with trial. Then 2, that the detention authority, in this case the SSS, to give us access to our client. Because I complain about the way a man will see him. For the past 8 days, we don't see him. And only yesterday, we had all over the social media. As I'm taken away from Abuja, I complained to the court that he has been taken away from here. And we can't confirm his place. No, as I speak to you, we are aware that the international community is going up to for this court. And they are aware that Nnamdi Kanu is in the detention facility of the USS. So if anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu today, the federal government, the USS, and all the authorities concerned should be held responsible by the international community. Because UK, US are in effective communication with our legal team as to what is happening in this case. I can confirm that to you today. As I speak to you now, I don't want to mention the international media organizations who are following up this case, who are in this court today to cover what position of the court today.
Okay, is it true that some of your lawyers were arrested?
No, not no lawyer was arrested.
Okay, well, some IPOD members were also arrested. What's your view on that?
We have a situation whereby lawyers were chastised today. We have brutalized kind of. We were not allowed inside the court because we are suggesting, insisting we should trim down the number of lawyers. I know this is an international case. This is a case that arose people's interest and interest of right responsible people. So every responsible person wants to know what's happening in this case. So and that has been resolved with the court today.
What of your IPOD members that were arrested this morning? Who came in here?
Many of them were arrested. We are going to confirm that. We are aware many of them. I was just informed in court that many of them were many people that came here were arrested. So and I'm urging the authorities. I am urging the authorities by this video to release those who were in court to witness proceedings of today. They were not violent. They were merely here to witness proceedings of the court. And it's your constitutional right to be in court and witness proceedings of the court. If you are limiting, if you have a restriction to the number of people that will come to the court, we have no problem. But you can't not warrant to arresting them. Innocent and defenseless people. It was not because the trial hasn't commenced and there's no order for civil trial yet. There's no order for civil trial, which we are going to present if there's any order of such section. Thank you so much. Your name? My name is Ifeanyi Ejiofor. I'm doing counsel to Nnamdi Kanu.
I'm outside. We are doing it at the outside.
All right. With that, I think we've gotten the information that we actually needed to see. Why I'm insisting on we're listening to people like this is that they have information to give us. The bloggers can go in there and make their own story up. That's okay. That's cool. I have no problem with that. but we don't have to take them very, very seriously. All we need to do is listen to, this is a lawyer, and I'm not sure he's going to come in here and fabricate anything. He has told us the way it is, the way he feels about it, and what is happening. So let us give it another day. That's my own point in this whole thing. If you allow it to settle down, we'll start getting the facts. Now there's been granted authority to see him. The important thing is that to make sure that our leader is alive, well and alive. I wouldn't say well, because anybody in that dungeon, that place, even though they might still give him a first-class treatment anyway, because it's like a bone in their throat. If you swallow it, that is the bee in your scrotum, actually. The pain is very hot. You don't know what to do. If you hit it very hard, you bust your scrotum. And if you leave it there, the bite is biting you. So that's exactly the choice that is left for them to do what they want to decide to do. With this, I have turned down the phone lines because when I was listening to the barrister, a lot of people were trying to make calls, and I wouldn't take that today. Today is just a very different day from every other broadcast that we do. I have to go up the air this time because MAZI Alozie is gearing to come into system. Whatever information or further information you might need, please stay tuned. MAZI Alozie is there. Don't forget that Biafra is our religion. Radio Biafra is our worship. We are all here to make sure that our freedom is actualized. From me to you, tomorrow is another day by His grace. We shall all be here. Goodbye from here.
The last hope we have is in Biafran restoration. I believe. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship. As the Chuko Dike Abiyama. Let your kingdom come. Listen to Radio Biafra. It's where we worship. As a Chuko Dike Abiyama.
Peace must be our goal and our guide. And all that we strive for as a human family, dignity and hope, progress and prosperity, depends on peace. But peace depends on us.
Good morning, Africa. Good morning, the world, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for watching Punchline Africa television. This is the only television in the world, in Africa, in Sub Saharan Africa, that talks about Africa. What ails Africa? What kills Africa? Where are we? Why are we the continent with perennial conflicts? Why are our people abusing human rights? Why are people being killed? Why is there Boko Haram? Why is there Al-Shabaab? Why is there a war in northern Mozambique? Today from Cairo to Cape Town, Dar es Salaam to Lagos, Lagos to Abuja, Abuja to Port Harcourt, Gabon. Today from Maputo to Rwanda, Kinshasa, Accra, Tripoli. What is happening in Tripoli makes Africa look a very bad continent. My show this morning is a simple show. I'm going to see what we can do for Africa. I have stood firm for the last 5 years. I've stood firm on this television station, stood by the people of Biafra. I am not going to be intimidated, but I will ask the questions that are supposed to be asked. General Buhari has not answered my questions for the last 5 good years. I have sent messages for them to answer why people in that
What if What if one in Africa? African leaders, Africa. African Union, Africa. I kick on the level. Never did I book your city. Never did I book your city. Never did I book your city. Nandikan we mesere, Nandikan we mesere, Nandikan we mesere, Nandikan we mesere. Biafra mesere, never did I marry your majete. I never did I come over you. Never did I marry your majete. I kick on the echo. Never did I book your city. Never did I book your city. Never did I book your city. ga-eso IPOB one family ọ bụ onye ka anyị ga-eso IPOB one family ọ bụ onye ka anyị ga-eso IPOB one family onye ndu ndị Igbo bụ onye nsọ IPOB one family ibe jikwalụ ga ka bụ n'ide mkpeso IPOB one family ikwuru na asụrụ ọkụ ka o mee IPOB one family ikwuru na newspaper nọ n'esho IPOB one family ikwuru na radio Biafra IPOB one family ọgaranya dịka dị IPOB one family erigba iji kwụsị eziokwu ndị obodo ụmụ anụmanụ ndị isu na-ajụghalị gị kirikiri mana ha rọfuru akala Chukwu nyelụ nye ugoji eje ugochara cha na-eju eju akwụkwọ Chukwu deli onye ga-efiche okirikiri ka na-agbụkwọ ose ndị anyị ndị gbadari IPOB na-ede n'ụwa niile onye ndu n'Igbo dojizi ka ekele maka redio Biafra ọ bụ onye akpatala anyị iji malụ ije n'obodo ndị izu egwu jiri aka anụ maka IPOB ambụrụ ịgba ndị eze jesute ọgaranya enyi nna ya bara ibe onye ifeọma dị mma n'ụwa ahụ anyị bibi ka tupu esi eziokwu Igbo kedu maka ogbe ebe ibe dochie anyị tụrụ ebube dike jide ka iji n'idebe mma ọnụ ahụ ka ndị ezute ọgaranya obi ọcha ogbe ebe iji nwetela ka ọhịmo oge ọbụla ifuru ya ọ na-akpali amụ adị gị ka atụrụ chief comedian na Hollywood ọgaranya n'Igwere ibe madịbi ga m ekele gị maka ibe ndị IPOB na-amasị ka ọfụma chi nwetala ka ọ dị mma Igbo kedu maka IPOB ka na IPOB one family anyị ejebego IPOB one family ofu mkpịsị aka IPOB one family asị m ofu mkpịsị aka IPOB one family asị m otu n'aka ga-enu IPOB one family aka ga-enu IPOB one family Igbo kedu maka young man David ọgaranya obi nye dọcha onye nkwado IPOB ka na odogwu si anyị jisi ike ọgaranya mụrụ n'etiti ama koro kwezi aja kwụsị uche IPOB one family IPOB one family asị m ụmụ Biafra IPOB one family ndị chi meleze na mma IPOB one family Nnamdi Kanu ọgaranya onye ndu ndị Igbo ọhama dịka anyị bụ oge n'azụ ọhama dịka anyị bụ oge n'azụ mgbakara ya ma ọzọ ya na IPOB one family IPOB one family asị m ụmụ Biafra IPOB one family ndị chi meleze na mma IPOB one family Nnamdi Kanu ọgaranya onye ndu ndị Igbo ọhama dịka anyị bụ oge n'azụ ọhama dịka anyị bụ oge n'azụ mgbakara ya ma
Greetings. You're listening to live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA, and we are coming to you through Radio Biafra London and IPOB Community Radio, directed by our leader, His Excellency MAZI Nandikanu. My name is MAZI Alozie, and today is July the 26th, 2021. As all of you are aware, we have been scanning as usual. Unexpected. It is not. It is not unexpected. Actions we see are not unexpected. We expected them. We knew it was going to happen. Postpone. 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 You don't have a case, postpone it. July 26. August, no case. September, no case. October 21, there's a case. What's be happening through August? What will happen through September? What will happen almost through October? Psychological warfare, psychological trial. That is what they are doing. That is the system they have employed. Where is the victim here? We didn't bring him to court. You have a court case, you didn't bring him. You have observers. I'm glad this thing is happening. Anything they do, they bring Biafra closer and closer. And now the international observers are here watching, seeing what is going on, and they'll be wondering. Give me a second. Let me cancel this. Back to what I was saying. You see, sometimes people